the floor, and it's bouncing out of the floor, in the floor, out of the floor, and in the air, just like Hello everybody, Miyake here. Miyake's Creations, Miyake618. Both of my accounts for IMVU, and Miyake618 is the username I use for everything else. So if you ever did a search, you'll find me on Shapeways and Thingiverse and some print-on-demand sites. Anyway, so welcome to my stream. Happy Thursday. We're doing this a couple hours earlier than normal because, well, today is my mother's birthday. I think she's turning 64, if I recall. She don't care if I tell your age, but yeah, I think she's turning 64, so she's living a good life. We're gonna go play some bingo today. And on top of that, my attention is a little bit faltered because we have some weather on the way. There's like a tornado watch and there's some storms brewing, so I'm kind of keeping an eye on that. Not because I'm scared, but because I'm excited, because I like weather. And they just keep getting closer. It just kind of sucks because I just bought some new windshield wipers and they're garbage. They went through one rainstorm and they're already broken and they just smudge, so I ordered new ones and they're not coming till tomorrow, so it'll be fun. Yay. But alright, so today's stream we're going to be looking a little bit at morph animations without the toolkit. I know that the toolkit is still in development and all of this will change once the toolkit is fully functional, but for now this is how you can be making morph animations. So I'm not doing avatar morph animations. So if you have the animation or the avatar files where you can like play with the face and stuff, yeah, those morph animations were already built into the avatar file, the default file, whatever, that you can get on my homepage, my website. And I think if you dig into the education center, there might still be those original files for that are good for the Cal 3D exporter. But so they're trying to get away from that. They would like to do FBX everything and eventually have the toolkit, which, I mean, if everything's built in there, it'll be really nice. But yes, happy birthday to Mountain Mom. But yeah, we'll probably be doing this time frame for the foreseeable future because I have a few Thursday events coming up and I figure why keep bouncing back and forth. So and like I said, the weather's getting nicer. If I want to go out and do something, pretty clouds. If I want to go out and do something in the evening, it'll be easier if I'm not streaming until 8 o'clock at night. So let's see here. Let's move over to my screen here, and then we can see what we're looking at. Alright, so this is a morph animation that I made many years ago. This is quite old. Most of the stuff that I reference is quite old actually, because I haven't done anything quite innovative in a while besides the stuff for IMVU since I've been on the residency. But anyway, as you can see, the bouncy ball changes shape as it bounces. You may also notice that the shadow changes size. So I thought that was kind of a cool little feature that I added where the shadow changed. It's also a morph animation, by the way. So both the ball and the shadow file are morphed to grow in size, just to give it a little more life. Though this, I feel like I want to make the ball shiny. I thought I'd just add the colors there. I need to remind myself to ask them about adding those same little things where you can add the combinations and the colors here too, because it's just, you can just combo. But I just want to see. Ooh, look how shiny it is. They have a texture shine in there, but now it's got a real shine. Oh, fancy. Also made the soap bounce on the avatar's head. The ball is a bit low poly, but I'm so used to making things low poly. Apparently I have to start making them a little higher poly. So here is the actual file. For the ball. And you can see that the shadow see that the shadow changes size too. So I morphed that, and then the ball. Let's see here. So I have two main shapes to simulate the ball being bounced. You got, in basic animation class, when I was in college, we talked a lot about the squash and squish, squish, squash and squish, squash, whatever. So when the volume of the object must always stay the same no matter what's doing, but if you want the object to look rubbery or to have like the dynamic action of it bouncing off of something, it will get flat. When it hits the ground, the ball will flatten out. But to look realistic, the volume of the ball needs to stay about the same. And then to simulate the ball being bounced up quickly, see how it gets a little elongated there? It's kind of like a drop of water when it's falling through the air. It kind of gets more of an elongated shape, and then instead of just being a bead of water, it turns into a drop because it's being like elongated through the air. So I mean, you get the same. It's just an effect to give it more life. And then when it hits the ground, it squashes, and then woof, does it again. Because if you ever really watched a bouncing ball, I think it's easiest to see with like a beach ball where it's full of air, but it does the whole thing, and then it retains. It goes back to its original shape when it's at the peak of the cycle. So Stormies. So let's have a look-see here. So with the oops, you may notice that I have 3 actual different files. So to make morph animations, you actually have to like duplicate the mesh several times. Like it needs to have the same number of vertices. The mesh itself needs to be structurally the same, and you just need to manipulate it to take different shapes. That's why I have these here. And then when you're done manipulating your shape or whatever, you link them to your original shape. So I haven't actually done this in a while. Now IMVU has their these little keyframes exclusive. Let me see if I can find let me go over here. See if I can find the information on the education center real quick. Let's have a look-see, shall we? Yes, okay. Let's see here. Let me just do a search for Morph. Nope. Tutorial under construction? Oh no. Morph anim. It's likely might be under the old files. Marvelous designer meshing. Let's go back to him. Oh, what's this? Hey, look at that. Interesting. Let's see here. Technical creator residence reference. I would like to know. Hey. Wait, who's this? Is that Curio? I have to look at that more. That's interesting. Gosh, where is the Morph anim? Okay, so they had classic, the old. Oh, classic. Okay. Legacy docs. This is where I want to go. That's what I want. Blender, 3D Studio Max. Morph animation. So this is an older tutorial from back in the day. Let's see here. So, see, I don't know if any of this is going to change when the toolkit is fully functional. But, all right. So these, whenever you make a new mesh, you have to add a dot something. So it kind of tells the program how the animation should move, you know, if that makes sense. Let's see, it says, for clamped, allows multiple morph animations to affect the channel, but clamps the sum of the effects 100%. So like if some animation, some morphs, you can go, like it'll continue to go beyond the original file that you make. So like if you do a squash, it could like extra squash and then it would just do some weird effects, but the clamped will stop it from doing that. Average allows multiple morph animations to affect channel average as a result. Okay, so it just does a blend. Exclusive allows only one morph animations, the most recent one applied to affect the channel, no cap on the value. Allows values over 100%. I usually just do exclusive because that one seems to work the best for me. Let's see, additive allows multiple animations to affect the channel, values are added together. So that one is when you get like super weird results. Weird. So this is just the face morphs. This is how many heads that they had to make to get every single facial expression, if that makes sense. You have to make a new head for every single one of these. So if you want to blink the left eye, you have to make a new head. Want to blink the right eye, you got to make a new head. It's very in depth. A lot more in depth than you realize. So, alright. Now that I found that, like I said, it's been a while since I have put one together. Let's see if I can make a second one. I'm going to make this left. Front. Turn off the graph. And I just did exclusive for all mine. So first I make a ball. I make a sphere. Turn the graph back on actually. Oh, I don't want that. I want to tap you. Just gonna do it next one. Ball. Doesn't need to be quite so robust. Again, I'm used to doing low poly. I think this one's also 12. I think so. Yeah, that's right. Oops, wrong. So this ball is actually, it is skinned to this bone here, which is just the furniture node. I think it's just the root. It's just the root. And this is the ball that's being animated. So this let's see. So I'm gonna shift, scroll, make a copy. I'm just gonna call this ball 2 exclusive. And I'm going to squish it. Now if I just squish it down, it looks like it's actually lost some volume. So you have to pull it out too, because it has to make sure it maintains the same volume. There you go. I'm going to call this ball 2 squish. Okay. And now I'm going to make a second one. Again, I'm going to hit the shift. Actually, this is squash, squish, squash. Squash, when you think of squash, you think of something being flattened. Squish is when you do it the other way. So this is ball 2, squish. The other one's squash. Dot exclusive. So now I'm going to change the volume of this one. So now it looks like the volume's getting bigger, so you have to remember to bring it down. Bring it down. And then I just need one more ball, because when you play with the morphs between the two, it will shift down here. Now I have to, hold on, let me get to see something here. I see. This is what I did. The handle's still up here. For all of them. The handle is still up there. So let's move the handle too. I just want to make sure to do that. Move the handle to the center of the ball. Actually, I need that. Let's move this one. Handle to the center of the ball. Okay, and I'm going to make one more. But I'm going to do it. Oops. Oh, hi there, nurse. Welcome. I'm playing with morphs. Put that right down there. And I'm making an object, and this one's gonna be ball to drop exclusive. How are you, darling? That looks like this weird thing. It's a weird shapy thing. Alright. Oops, we don't need that anymore. Okay, now that that's done, so this one should have, the handle should be there. Yup. Yup. Good, all the handles are... Oh yeah, I'm quite scattered. You wanna know why? There's a tornado watch until 8 o'clock, and there's some tornadoes headed my way, so I'm kind of like, I'm watching the radar. Woo, you fed Randy. Oh, very happy. But anyway, so I'm watching the radar, and then I got to go and hang out with my mama for her birthday today, because we're gonna go play bingo. That's if we don't get blown away from tornadoes first, but... And my son's texting me saying, let's chase some tomatoes. Tomatoes. Let's chase some tornadoes. And I'm like, but it's Grandma's birthday. It's not happening. But yeah, I'm watching. I'm kind of excited. I like storms. I did almost become a meteorologist. And instead I did animation. No, don't make it go away. I love storms. I love them so much. I just don't want them to knock over my house. That's all. I'll watch them from afar. They can go over a distant field and take some cows with them. But no, don't hurt the cows. There's a lot of cows around here. Yeah, but birthday. Yeah, well, we can celebrate her birthday another day. If it comes to that. But anyway, I'm going to finish this because I do have to go to the birthday thing. Like, tornadoes or no tornadoes. It's Grandma's birthday. Alright, what was I doing? Okay, so next thing. I got all the squishy ball pieces here. Then I gotta... This is the original ball. I gotta name that ball. Ball 2. Alright, so now I gotta link all these balls to the ball. The ball's gotta be linked to the ball. Link. 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 All the balls have been linked to the ball. The ball link. So many balls. Okay. Now that the balls are linked, see, it's starting to look like this one. I got ball drop. Alright, so now we're going to go to Morph Animation. Morpher. It's under M's. I'll be up here. Alphabetical order. Excuse me, pay attention to that. And then here's our morph slots. This is where we add our animated morph balls that we just made. They're all empty right now. So this one, we're going to pick object from scene. Well, how is this one laid out? Curious. I want to follow the same... Oh, this one's vertex painted too? I didn't realize that. Let's see here. I got the drop, the squish, and the stretch. Squash, stretch, stretch, stretch. What? He says hello and then he goes to sleep. Crazy raccoon. That's the word I was looking for before, stretch. Because it's stretched. Like silly putty or slime. Yes. There, I named it the same now. Alright, so we're going to go and add object from scene. So this first one is just going to be the normal ball. And then this one's going to be pick object from scene. I want to pick this one. How come you're not picking that one? Pick. Forgot. Pick object from thing. Pick it. Pick it. Why is it not picking it? Let's see. Will this one pick object from scene? Why are you being so silly? Goodness. Okay, I don't know. But I'm going to show you this real quick because it worked at that one. But let me show you what happens when I play with those little dials. It goes down. It's basically morphing from its current location to the position of the ball down here, because the thing is that the handle's still up on top, so it's still, everything's the same. It's just it's getting dropped down. Eee, they're getting big. Sorry. Why? But I want these to pick object. Did I click something accidentally? Okay, we're gonna, oops. We'll do it from here. That works. Squash. No. Did I lock something accidentally? What did I do? There's my computer just being silly. Okay. Pick object from scene. Why am I not picking you? Why can I not? What's going on? Why is it not working? Nurse, why is it being silly? I'm so confused. Why is this showing up now? This is so... What is going on? Ooh, I think I broke it. I think it's broken. Ooh, I heard thunder. It's being... Why is it not? The whole thing is acting silly right now, and it's driving me nuts. Let's see if that did anything. Nope. Well, the first one worked. Well, I think it's my computer because the first one worked. As you can see, it worked. And I don't really feel like restarting. Goodness, me oh my. Where's the fail button? Here's an oof. There it is. Fail. Well, I mean, yeah, it's acting silly. I don't know, maybe my computer needs restarted, which I can't really do right now. I wish I could show you more. Well, anyway, so you keep doing that. If your computer is functioning properly, then you can continue to add them, just clicking and adding them, and then you should be able to work them easily. So let's go back to this one, because this one's being goofy right now. But anyway, after you attach all of your so they're all linked, and after you after you add them to the morpher, all your little panels here, then you can start animating. And to do that, you just open up, set your timeline to where you want it to be, and then you hit auto key, and then you move it to a certain place, and then you just adjust. You see the numbers of the percentages of which it kind of like averages between the two, like which file is it looking at, which mesh is it looking at. So if I go here and I turn on the auto key and then I switch it to, let's see, this one. It like goes below because it's like averaging all these together now, and then you'll see that it starts it kind of like it adds a keyframe. Boop, 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 boop. Now it looks like it's going through the floor, and it's bouncing out of the floor, in the floor, out of the floor, and in the air, just like that. So I mean, that's not like I'm doing morph animations. But this is the most basic morph animation you do, is a ball bouncing. But like what's neat about it is it kind of opens up the opportunities for like all kinds of weird animated things. Like a lot of the animated hairs that you see are morph animations, like the hair is blowing in the wind. They just take the hair and they just change it in different shapes, and then they all link them together. But it's a lot of polygons. All of those polygons that are created when you duplicate the hair and you animate it are all included in the file. So morph animations can be very, very large in file size. But after you animate it, you can make sure you go to the base position, and then you export the file. I don't know if the FBX will work, so I'm not even going to try it because I don't want to like give any sort of false hope, but I still use the Cal3D exporter. But you export the file, and then you'll get two separate files in Studio. You get the mesh, which is just the ball, which actually includes all the balls. And this one's got the shadow in it, obviously. And then the action, when you add the action, instead of adding it to the skeleton animation, you will go down and you'll see that there's a morph animation section right here. So I got the bounce. And it just loops through. I wish I could show you the whole thing, but it's being ridiculously silly right now. But yeah, this is, as I said earlier, that this is a ball animation that I made a long time ago, just to kind of play with. I do have the biggest balls at the mall. Well, that's actually kind of a small ball. What? But yeah. Always hungry again. Hold on, let me feed Pando. Let me see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. I don't have any. I'll give him a trash bin. What does he do while he's drinking? Oh, there he goes. Now he's going to the garbage can. Good boy. Oh, I hear you. I'm reminded of songs all the time. I'm trying to like not do the ball song, but it's so hard because it's a ball. Because, she's got big balls. He's got big balls. We've got the biggest balls of them all. We've got big balls. gonna pet him real quick too. Yay. He's so happy now. Anyway. I don't know why my 3DS Max is being silly. Oh, there's some storms over it. I should probably turn this off. I don't like getting lightning-y stuff going on here. So let me swap over to my face. Yay, we're now on my face. So, yeah, that was kind of a short stream. I apologize. And I sexually apologize that my computer decided that it didn't want to do anything. But at the same time, there's a severe thunderstorm warning right now, and there's some big storms coming my way. And I need to turn off my computer anyway, and all kinds of excitement. Oh my goodness, excitement everywhere. But yeah, we're on today, like I said, my mom's birthday. And we're actually coming. Oh, you're fine. I started early. I didn't know who was going to show up or not because I started early. But I'm going to do it again next week. Next week I'm going to start early again, and then probably for a while after that, because like I was saying earlier, it is getting to be nice out, and I like to do a few things in the evening. And if I'm streaming till 8 o'clock local time, then it gets to be kind of late. Yay, storms. And I'm obviously being very distracted right now because I can't not be. I'm very distractible. It sucks. You get it, nurse. Like, I can't concentrate, and then my computer don't work, and I'm like, storms. Oh, there's a warning. Oh, we might get, let's see what we get. What are we gonna get? I'm just curious. Besides the watch that expires, let's see, I got it up here. Let's see here. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Ooh, that's big. It's a big hail chunks. Okay, good times. All right, guys, it was nice and short and sweet. Oh, fun. Next week, I think we're gonna actually dive into a little bit of furniture animation. I might like try to complete the morph animation, this morph thing, if you guys want to, but I think we're gonna move over to like furniture animation because you know, animation's what I do. But all right, love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm gonna turn off my computer now because I don't want to get struck by lightning. Oh, it's raining. Squirrel. I'm definitely squirreling right now. I love you guys. Bye.